Welcome back to another episode of Predicting the NFL with Mickey G. But it's not just any episode, Predicting the NFL with Mickey G. It's the Mickey G birthday edition because today is in fact my birthday. So everyone should at least drop a like. 4,000 is what the goal should be here. 4,000 likes on this video. Yeah, so that's cool. Anyways, last week I went 9-5. So not the best, not too bad. Okay, 66-40 is now the total what we have this year. Special games this week, not good. 0-3, not good. Taking the game of the week in Crapfest to 4-3 and the upset to 1-6. But anyways, that's enough about that. Let's move into the 60-second recap. Those kind of bars, not gonna lie. But here we go in 3, 2, 1. Well, Patty Mahomes got hurt in his game against the Broncos, out for about a month or so. Everyone is wet in Washington, but the 49ers are the ones who get the dub. The Falcons get annihilated by the Rams. The Jags D has some great plays. Andy Dalton threw 3 interceptions within 5 minutes. Dolphins, they pretend to be good at things, and then Buffalo's like, nah. Aaron freaking Rodgers absolutely just stomps repetitively all over the Raiders, and it's just not good. Who in the heck is Chase Edmonds? Well, he's the running back for the Cardinals, who absolutely pulverized the Giants. Kirk keeps ahead of Marvin Jones in his game. The Colts take the division. The Saints show off. Russell doesn't do his thing. The Titans win another mediocre bowl. The Eagles crash and burn. And the Pats D, wow. And then Emmanuel Sanders and Mohamed Sanu traded to the 2 only undefeated teams because they needed more power, apparently. But that's all for the 6-game recap. Time for the predictions. And Josh Gordon is out for the season. So, that's cool. Well, starting off this week for the predictions, we have the Jets at the Jaguars, baby. And the Jaguars, great defensive play last week. Jets, horrible offensive play last week. Put those two things together, you get fat dubs for the Jaguars. So I don't think I need to say any more on that one. Jaggy, baby. Next is the Raiders at the Texans. Texans disappointed in them a little bit, okay? I picked them to beat the Colts. Did not do it. However, it makes the division more even a little bit. Well, maybe it's better for the Jaguars. Don't really know. But the Raiders, on the other hand, they got absolutely just pounded into the ground. Texans aren't as depressed. Gonna go with them here. Next is the Broncos at the Colts. The Colts, great victory. Broncos, absolute massive amounts of disappointment from me. I'm like, hey, sneaky pick here, being a little bit crazy, picking them to upset the Chiefs. They hurt Mahomes. That is the best situation they possibly could have had to win that game, and they failed. They could not protect against defense of the Chiefs that isn't really that special, or hasn't been. 9 sacks. That's something Saxonville would do. Come on. So I'm going to go with the Colts on this one, for sure. Next is the Browns at the Patriots. Well, the Patriots just got a new receiver in Mohamed Sanu. Browns come off a bye, though. Don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, the Patriots D is too good right now. And against Baker Mayfield, who's been throwing lots of interceptions this year, not really a mixture that I want to be seen put together, is what I'm saying here. So sadly, I have to go with the Patriots here in that one. But next, we have our Crapfest of the week. Monday night, baby, we get the Miami Dolphins at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mason Rudolph is in fact back from concussion protocol. He will be playing this weekend starting. James Conner, I'm expecting to absolutely just the Dolphins. Okay. Plus, that Steelers D playing pretty good the last couple weeks. Dolphins, if the Steelers lose this game, oh my gosh. Please don't lose a Crapfest, Steelers. You've already been in 2 this year. It's not good. That's not a positive thing. But yeah, going Steelers in this one. Next, we have the Chargers at the Bears. Two of the most disappointing teams this season. I should call this the Disappointment Bowl. The Bears defense, for how good it is, hasn't looked as good as it should, for one. And Mitchell Trubisky, Chase Daniel are just depressing. They can't do anything. Like, the offense of the Bears is so bad. And then there's just Allen Robinson, who could still be on the Jaguars, but they got rid of him. And it just... Imagine Gardner with Allen Robinson. D.D. Westbrook. And DJ Shark. That's just beautiful. I would have loved that. I would have loved that. But we don't get that. Instead, he's having his talent wasted on the Bears. Chargers, on the other hand, Philip Rivers is like, dude, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. But I got a lot of kids to take care of. And then the ones at home. See what I did there? That's funny. So, both these teams are just not... They're just... But defense wins championships. And the Bears have a better defense, so they're getting this one. Next is the Eagles at the Bills. Eagles, I picked you to beat the Cowboys after they lost to the Jets, who then got plastered by the Patriots. And you didn't do that. You kind of did the opposite, actually. You're the ones who got plastered as well. And I'm very, very disappointed. So is this Eagles fan, you know? I feel for that man, okay? I feel really bad for him. But they're playing the Bills. And if you see what I'm wearing here, I'm wearing the great Tyrod Taylor's jersey. The only quarterback for the Bills in the past 20 years that's led them to a playoff game. Too bad it was against the Jaggies when they were killing it back in 2017. But if they had him right now, I'm saying they beat the Patriots. I'm saying it. I'm saying they would have beat the Patriots back in week whatever that was. But they don't. They have Josh Allen instead, who I'm not a fan of. But Eagles are depressing, and the Bills looking pretty good. Just a little bit iffy against the Dolphins, but the Dolphins were like, here, we were just pretending in the first half. This is the real game. They got. So, Bills getting this one. I'm wearing the shirt. Next is the Bengals at the Rams. This is a London game. Really? I didn't realize that till right now. But anyways, this is a London game. We have the Bengals, who got by the Jaguars last game, and the Rams, who the Falcons last game. Rams, much better team. They just got Ramsey. Didn't do the best against Julio, but still Ramsey. Plus, instead of having 3 weeks off before his game, he'll have a game previously, so he should be more in the swing of things. I'm going to say maybe gets a pick against the Bengals. Either way, the Rams get the dub across the pond, as they say. Next is my upset of the week, but it's the Buccaneers at the Titans. That's right, the Titans get another mediocre bowl. Wow. It's like their entire schedule is mediocre. It's insane. But the Buccaneers, they have that one really good defensive lineman, whose name I can't think of at the moment, but he's really been kicking some butt. Titans, on the other hand, they're just like, we're floating around here. We got Tannehill starting now. It's pretty cool, right? No one cares. Literally 0 people care. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to stay mediocre. Maybe even worse. They might be drop a little bit. I don't know. But Buccaneers, sure, Jameis throws 2 interceptions and still wins the game. How about that? Does that sound good? Buccaneers getting this one. Next is the game of the week. This would be the super good game of the week if it wasn't for Patty Mahomes getting hurt. It is the Packers at the Chiefs. Don't think Matt Moore has what it takes to lead the Chiefs to lots of victories. I hope he does, for the simple fact that it'll make Mahomes not look as good if he can do the same thing that Mahomes does, but when people don't think he's as good. You know what I'm saying here? The Chiefs have a lot of weapons. Matt Moore can use them to get dubs the same way that Pat Mahomes does, is the gist here. Against a very good Packers defense, and Aaron Rodgers, who is trying to convince me that he's actually good. No, he's not. He's not, guys. But I'm going to go with the Packers here simply because they have the better defense. Even though the Chiefs kind of lots of sacks against the Broncos last week, that's the Broncos. They have Joe Flacco as their quarterback. What's he going to do? Try to hit a check down? No. Stupid. But yeah, I'm going with the Packers in this one. Next, we have the Redskins at the Vikings. Important things about this game. Redskins. Below 500. Okay? Or not above 500. You can be 500 and Kirk still beats you. But they're not above 500. Which is beautiful for Kirk, right? Plus, it's Kirk's old home. Kirk's about to have an absolute insane day come Sunday. Mark my words here. That's why I'm starting him in all of my fantasy leagues. Pretty sure I have him in at least 3, if not 4, of my 4 fantasy leagues. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Kirk's about to just, yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm picking the Vikings. Next is the Seahawks at the Falcons. Seahawks, a little bit of a drop there. However, it was Earl Thomas's revenge game. And Marcus Peters is like, Rams don't want me? Well, let me show you what they're missing. Let me pick off Russell Wilson for the first time in like 200 games, which isn't even close to being true. But if it makes the NFL feel good or something, I don't know. But Falcons, on the other hand, just... This is going to the Seahawks. Russell's not going to have 2 weeks in a row where he doesn't play good. Even if he doesn't play good, they can probably just give it to Chris Carson or something. Or have the defense just get their interceptions or something. Because the Falcons are really bad. They just got rid of Mohamed Sanu. They're not in a good spot. Seahawks getting the dub. Moving on. To the Giants at the Lions. The Lions are going to get a much-needed victory this week. And I think it's going to be very convincing. They've played some games the past couple weeks or so that have been against good teams, and they've missed it. Last week was a bit of a pounding because they weren't above 500, so Kirk's like, sending this one away. But doesn't matter. Lions are a lot better than their record says. Okay, they should be well above 500. And I don't think the refs can screw this one up. So going with the Lions here. Don't prove it wrong. Next is the Cardinals at the Saints. The Cardinals I'm liking the Cardinals' feel here. I feel like in a couple of years or so, they can be a good team. Not quite there yet. Saints, on the other hand, have not lost when Teddy has started. Have not lost yet when Teddy has started the game. Teddy's rolling, baby. Plus, a week or two, maybe even this week, they'll get Ruby's back. And that's just, combinations are just, they don't even need Kamar to win this game. Even if he does play, which he might, it's up in there a little bit. Latavius Murray kind of killed it last week, which was great for my fantasy team. Picked him up. Had someone on a bye, I forget who. But I picked up Latavius Murray, and he was like, well, I got you, brother. He did his thing. So Saints easily getting this fat dubski. They're doing what they did to the Bears. The Bears game looks a lot closer because there's a lot of touchdowns scored in garbage time by the Bears. So I don't think the Cardinals will be able to get an onside kick on them. I feel like that's all they're practicing this week because they almost let up 2, which is not good. And finally, the last game of this week is the Panthers at the 49ers. This is a game that I'm quite excited for, okay? Because Kyle Allen and the Panthers have not lost a game while he has started. 49ers are undefeated. One of these quarterbacks is going to have to get the first loss of their season, or they can tie, and we can all just quit the NFL, because ties are stupid. No one likes ties. But don't think that's what's going to happen here, okay? Don't think that's what's going to happen. Very excited to see what happens in this game. But I got to go with the team on top here. San Francisco's at home, okay? Giving it to them. They just got a new weapon here, Emmanuel Sanders, to add to their arsenal. Giving Jimmy G someone else that he can throw to. So I'm going with the 49ers here. They look like they're in a better situation. That's really all I've got to go for. But that is all I've got for this week. Make sure to wish me a happy birthday because I need my ego inflated even more. As always, adios.